Hi, God bless you. My name is Shayna. I'm coming to you from the Love of Jesus World Outreach Ministry. And I want to continue to talk to you about something that I said last week. You know, last week I said I felt like I was knocked down by life. And I mentioned that many times we try so hard to move with such caution. We try so hard to prevent ourselves from being hurt, from disappointment, from discouragement. And one thing I have learned this week, as I begin to continue to use my faith, as I begin to continue to trust in God, as I continue to be more dependent upon God, I have learned that when you walk in fear, when you move in fear, you are giving the devil something to work with. So when you move in fear, when you respond to something or whatever it is that you are going through in fear, you are giving the devil something to work with. But when you move in faith, when you respond in faith, you are giving God something to work with. And I made a decision. I said, I will not continue to give the devil something to work with, but I am going to use my faith. I am going to give God something to work with so he can work on my behalf. And I want you to begin to confess today that from this day forward, I will respond in faith. I am responding in faith because I am going to give God something to work with so he can work on my behalf. You see, when we give the devil something to work with, when we give him our fear, when we walk in fear, we realize that the devil's plan is to hinder us. His plan is to stop you from elevating. His plan is to keep you restricted. But when you respond in faith, God's plan for you is to prosper you. His plan for you is to elevate you. His plan for you is to take you from the place that you are in and take you to another place in God, another level from wherever you are. He wants to take you up. He wants to take you out, and he wants you to experience abundance of life. So from today, we are confessing that we are no longer going to give the enemy something to work with, but we are going to give God something to work with. In the Bible, I realized that when Moses approached his Red Sea, when he led the children of Israel out of Egypt and they came up to their Red Sea. You see, that Red Sea represents hindrances. That Red Sea represents something that seems impossible. And right now you may be approaching or you may be facing your Red Sea. And it seems like there is just no way out. It seems like you don't know how it will be possible for you to make it out of this current situation. But just as God told Moses, he said to lift up your rod in Exodus chapter 14. He said, lift up your rod and stretch out your hand over the sea and divide it. And today, I want you to recognize that it was his faith. When he had faith in God to lift up that rod and that sea separated and they were able to walk through on dry land. And his faith in God made a way. And today I'm decreeing that your faith in God is making a way for you. It's making a way for you out of no way. What is impossible? What may seem impossible with man, it is possible with God. And even though you may have used your faith at many times, I want you to remember the times that God showed up for you. And as you begin to approach your Red Sea and you begin to have faith in God, just as it says in Mark, have faith in God. As you have faith in God, I believe that every Red Sea shall be parted and you shall walk through without being touched. And whatever it is that may be behind you, whatever it is that may be trying to come up close to you, just as God did with the children of Israel, he moved from the front of them and he went to the back of them. And right as he was behind them, it was darkness for Pharaoh and his chariots, but it was light for the children of Israel. And whatever may seem like it's coming close to you, I'm here to tell you that when you have faith in God, he has the ability to blind, he has the ability to shed darkness on whatever it is that may be coming against you. So I want you to continue to push forward, continue to look forward, continue to trust in God as he will continue to show up for you. So today, as I said before, have faith in God, and today choose to respond in faith. Respond in faith and give God something to work with. If you don't know Jesus, ask him into your heart today to be your Lord and Savior. And the time that I made that decision, it was the best decision of my life. And I know that it will be the best decision of yours. My name is Shayna, coming to you from the Love of Jesus World Outreach Ministry. I will see you next time.